Okay. In today's news, we will hear about Thursday night's event with LZ Granderson and take a look at Saturday's swing dance event. As always, we will update you on what happened in sports this past week, and we will let you in on some upcoming events here on campus. This is Channel 19 News. Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in to Channel 19 News, your #1 source for news, campus events, and sports happening here at Canisius. I'm Gabrielle Walter. LZ Granderson, CNN correspondent and senior writer at ESPN, made an appearance here this past Thursday night in the Montante Cultural Center. Channel 19's Sarah Signorelli has the story.
LZ Granderson came to Montante on Thursday, February 28th to share his story in Buffalo for the first time. Granderson is a highly revered journalist and inspiration to the LGBT community by winning awards for his excellence in online journalism. He is currently writing for CNN, tackling sports, race, and other issues. Speaking so freely about his life and the struggles he faced opens not only eyes, but hearts as well. Students showed up early to grab a good seat for the 2-hour interactive presentation that discussed stereotypes, LGBT, and social issues, bringing comedy to the floor and capturing the audience's attention with everything from hilarious stories to heart-wrenching experiences.
I know, right? And this was a few years ago, so I mean, listen, he was strong. Listen, I've been in love with Hugh Jackman so much, and I've been with my partner for 4 years now. I love Hugh Jackman so much, and he knows I love Hugh Jackman so much. We can't even watch X-Men on TV anymore. If X-Men is on, and I don't push the button fast enough, here's this button. I hate X-Men. I hate Australia.
The student response to the event was spectacular. The Q&A portion could have gone on for hours. Unity hosted an event that was definitely a little something different from the Canisius norm, and the response was inspiring.
I like that it was very,
sometimes we're a little more critical.
it wasn't as
and we don't mean
formal
to be,
as I thought it was informal. Everyone got a chance to speak, and it was more of a conversation rather than someone standing up on a stage and talking. Yeah, you got to have a conversation. I like that he's funny. And I feel like I've grown from this experience because I'm gay and black and Christian, and seeing someone that's gay, black, and Christian that's not 18 makes me feel great. And I think we had a good turnout, and that a lot of people enjoyed and feel enlightened after this event.
Thanks, Sarah. As many people know, Canisius's Griffins After Dark takes place every weekend, and this past weekend it paired up with the Undergraduate Student Association to put on a swing dance event. Instructors taught students the staple moves, and an authentic swing band, Dr. Jazz and the Jazz Bugs, performed. Here's Channel 19's Stephanie Aponte with more on what went into the event.
Hi, this is Stephanie Aponte reporting for GriffinTV's Channel 19 News. We're here at Saturday night's event for Griffins After Dark, hosting the swing dancing event. Let's get a behind-the-scenes look. I'm here with Ann Continenti, VP of Programming. Can you tell us a little bit more about this event, Ann?
Sure. So this is our swing dancing GAD. So basically what we do is first we had instructors from Swing Buffalo come in for an hour, and then we have live band Dr. Jazz and the Jazz Bugs here, and they're performing. We have students dancing. We also have food. So it's a really good time.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit more about when it went to the preparation of this event.
So once we decided that we wanted to have a swing dance, first I went and contacted Swing Buffalo. They're a local swing club, and they're actually the ones who recommended the band. And then, other than that, we went to Chartwell's and had them do the catering, and then got all the decorations. Yeah.
Did you get to pick what kind of food that everyone would be having here?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Chartwell's has like an online menu that you can go through and click on.
And how about the live band? Do you think everything went well tonight?
Yeah, I think they're great. The guy is hilarious, and everybody's been having a really good time.
And can you tell us a little bit more about details about the preparation? Did it take a long time? Did you have to be here a couple hours earlier?
Yeah, I got here about 7 o'clock today, and then the band showed up at 9, and the instructors showed up before that because they actually started at 9. And I started prepping this over winter break is when we started planning this.
Oh, wow, so there's a lot of planning that goes into this kind of stuff. And were you out there making moves on the dance floor?
A little bit. I'm a terrible dancer, but I was trying.
Yeah. And what did you think? Do you think everyone definitely enjoyed themselves tonight?
Yeah, I definitely think so. Everyone was out there dancing. It wasn't just sitting and listening to the music, so I was really happy with that.
Has this event happened in the previous years here at Canisius? Or?
No, this is actually the first time we've ever tried anything like this.
Do you guys think that you'll keep the tradition going?
Yeah, we'll see next year. I think it's definitely something to continue. It's pretty popular.
Okay, I think that everyone had a great time here. Thank you so much for your time, Ann.
Thank you.
It's been a night of great food, music, and friends. I'm Stephanie Aponte, reporting for GriffinTV, Channel 19 News.
Thanks, Stephanie. That sure was a good time. We are going to take a quick commercial break, but we will be right back. You're watching Channel 19 News on GriffinTV.
There was one day that we had just done the cardiovascular unit, in class that day. And then right after class, I went over to the Vascular Institute, volunteered, put the scrubs on. And one of the doctors asked me if I wanted to see an open heart surgery. And so I said, yeah, really? Sure.
I came into Canisius as obviously as a freshman, not really sure what I wanted to do. I ended up taking a digital media arts class, and that really just kind of jump-started, my career.
And I think being where we are in the city and in the world with the medical campus that we have here is really an opportunity that I wouldn't have anywhere else.
It's more than just academics. Meet different people. Go out and do things. There's so much more to college. It's an experience.
I instantly fell in love with doing video work, graphic design. I started pursuing more and more opportunities in the school, whether it was doing admissions videos on the sides. I did a couple videos for alumni relations, the president of the college, and then I actually got noticed last year, and they sent me over to the Philippines to create a feature-length documentary.
I lived with a host family while I took classes in Spanish with Spanish professors at the University of Oviedo, and I was a Spaniard for a semester, and it was the best decision I made as a college student.
Hi, this is Mallory Hagan, Miss America 2013. I'm here to talk about a difficult subject, child sexual abuse. It's a crime that can impact anyone. I know because members of my own family were victims. It needs to stop now, and the only way it ends is to talk about it. I'm proud to partner with Brooklyn District Attorney Charles J. Hines to raise awareness for this issue. District Attorney Hines was the first in the nation to create a Crimes Against Children Bureau. Their staff of attorneys and counselors are dedicated to prosecuting those who prey on the most innocent victims. Please don't stay silent. If you know a child who is in immediate danger, please call 911. If you suspect a child is being abused or neglected, please call the State Central Register at 1-800-342-3720. Join me and District Attorney Hines' fight to end child sexual abuse.
Welcome back. Now it is time to take a look at the swing dance event on Saturday night from a different angle. Audrey Mariacker shows us what students thought of this event.
This is Audrey Mariacker reporting for GriffinTV's Channel 19 News. We're here at Saturday night's Griffin's After Dark swing dancing event sponsored by USA. Let's get a closer look. I'm now here with Marissa Verdi, sophomore senator of USA. Hi Marissa, how's it going?
Very good. How is it going for you?
I'm good. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on tonight?
Well, basically, it is the Senate-sponsored GAD. It is, oh my God. It is the swing dance that we sponsored, and it's a lot of fun. There's some great catered food. There's a lot of dancing. As you can see, we actually had an instructor come in earlier and teach us some great moves for a whole hour.
And how is the instructor? Did you learn a lot?
Yes, it was actually a couple, so the one girl, you could follow the girl if you wanted to be a follower, and then the guy was the lead, and we would switch partners on and off to learn different moves. We just learned a casual dance, but that's what most of them are doing out there. Well, maybe not now, but they were.
Was it a little bit difficult learning the moves?
It was a lot harder than I thought, surprisingly.
And what goes into this event and being prepared now that you're on USA?
Well, basically, I mean, typically events are run by SPB, but with the Senate, we had 3 goals in mind. We wanted to increase our public safety, increase the awareness of like commuter life, and then also increase our appearance throughout campus. So we sponsor events like this, and I mean, a lot had to go into it. We had to obviously publicize it, and we actually had to set up. We had to come here 2 hours earlier. We had to order the food from Chartwell's, which is very yummy, and yeah, we had to plan the band, we had to plan the instructors, and obviously had to get students to come.
And overall, you having a good time?
Very good time.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm now here with Patrick Clancy, a sophomore here at Canisius. Hi Pat, how's it going?
It's going great. How are you doing?
I'm good. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on tonight?
Well, tonight we have a live band and we're swing dancing.
And how did you hear about this event?
I saw it on posters around tunnels, and my friend Ann Continetti told me about it.
And have you ever been swing dancing before?
I took a class in high school for a little bit, but I've never been outside of a classroom doing it.
Do you find it difficult?
Yeah, it's pretty hard. I mean, I'm a little rusty, but it's not impossible.
But are you having fun?
Oh, I'm always having fun. It's a blast.
All right, thanks, Pat.
Anytime.
Last, I'm here with Mandy DeMarco, a freshman here at Canisius. Hi, Mandy. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on tonight?
This is the Griffin's After Dark program. They're doing a swing dancing here, and it is fantastic. The live band is just great, and the guy's up there, and he's cracking jokes. It's hilarious.
And here's a hot little number from 1928. She's standing right behind the camera.
Do you have like a background in swing dancing at all?
I don't. My boyfriend does. He's taught me everything. We go to the Hamlin House every 3rd Sunday down in Buffalo, so we go swing dancing there.
So, do you find the moves difficult sometimes?
Oh yeah, definitely. He teaches me all new aerials and stuff, and like where he's like throwing me over his shoulder and everything. But as far as I can tell, it's just really simple to pick up.
And how did you hear about this event?
It was everywhere. There were posters. Anne told me. It was everywhere, email and everything. It was really well advertised.
And are you having fun?
Oh, I'm enjoying myself very much.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, what a night. I have to rest my feet from all that dancing. This is Audrey Mariacker reporting for GriffinTV's Channel 19 News.
Thanks, Audrey. We now turn things over to Mary Kessler and Kyle Ferrara in Studio B for a look at what happened this past week in Griffin sports.
Thanks, Gabby. Well, Kyle, we're coming to the point where the winter sports are coming to a close. The Golden Griffins men's and women's basketball and men's hockey teams have finished off their regular seasons this weekend, making way for our spring sports that have been getting started these past few weeks. Let's start off with our winter sports before bringing you updates on your Golden Griffin sports.
Sounds good, Mary. Let's start with men's basketball. In fact, they played against St. Peter's in the CAC on Thursday night, winning the game in overtime by a score of 77-65. Junior point guard Billy Barron went 7 for 13 from the field. He also had 4 assists and 2 rebounds in 38 minutes of play. Senior Harold Washington added 22 points. Senior Isaac Sosa had 12, and junior Chris Manhertz also chipped in 12 with 9 rebounds, 3 steals, and 2 blocks in the win for the Griffs. Unfortunately, they did not have the same success on the court in their final regular season game on Saturday afternoon in the CAC against Ryder. They lost that game by a score of 65-61. They were led in that game by guards Isaac Sosa, Harold Washington, and Billy Barron, who had 14 points apiece. Barron also added 4 assists and a rebound, while Washington had 3 assists and a steal. Junior Chris Manhertz also had a game-high 8 rebounds, while senior Alshwan Himes contributed 6 points and 3 assists. The game closes out the regular season for the Griffs. They'll now face Iona in the first round of the 2013 MAC Championship beginning on Saturday, March 9th. Now let's talk about the women's team. What can you tell us about them, Mary?
Well, the women's team won the matchup versus Niagara on Friday night, March 1st in Lewiston, New York, with a score of 51-36. Senior Ashley Wilkes had 9 points and 7 rebounds, while junior Jen Morabito had 9 points, with success in all 3 of her 3-point field goal attempts. After Niagara scored the first 7 points in the second half, Morabito and senior Ashley Durham each hit 3-pointers to push the Canisius advantage to 13 points. The Griffins played again on Sunday afternoon. However, they fell to Siena with a score of 53-64. Senior Ashley Wilkes had 19 points and 10 rebounds. Sophomore Kayla Hohuli chipped in 14 points and 4 steals, while junior Jamie Riddle had 11 points and 6 rebounds. They go on to play St. Peter's in the MAC Championship on Thursday, March 7th at noon in Springville.
We wish both those teams the best of luck in the MAC Championships. And now let's talk about Golden Griffins hockey. They also closed out their season and are getting ready for the Atlantic Hockey Tournament. They had a good weekend as they won both their games in their doubleheader versus RIT on Friday night and Saturday night. On Friday, the Griffs defeated RIT in Rochester by a score of 6-5 behind goals from sophomore Cody Freeman. He had 2. Juniors Ben Danford and Ryan Borer, sophomore Matt Grayson, and freshman Stephen Miller were the others to score in the victory. Junior goaltender Tony Capobianco anchored the defense with 37 saves, and senior captain Preston Shoup, Tyler Weissman, and sophomore Logan Rowe all recorded assists in the victory. The Griffs took the victory versus RIT for their last regular season game at home at the Buff State Ice Rink with a score of 4-2. Senior Ben Parker, junior Kyle Gibbons, and sophomores Mitch McCrank and Cody Freeman all contributed a goal for the Griffs in the victory. Senior Preston Shoup, sophomore Matthew Grayson, Mitch McCrank, and freshman Stephen Miller, and junior Patrick Sullivan also contributed with assists. Tony Capobianco had a strong performance again with 36 saves in the net, and the Griffs now go to the Atlantic Hockey Tournament against Bentley at home in the Buff State Sports Arena Friday, March 8th and Saturday, March 9th at 7 p.m. If necessary, the two teams will face off again on Sunday, March the 10th. Be sure to follow all 3 of these teams, men's, women's basketball, and hockey, during their championship runs.
Definitely go Griffs. Now moving on to our spring sports. Kyle, how's our baseball team doing?
Well, the Golden Griffins baseball team swept Murray State in Murray, Kentucky over the weekend with a 15-5 victory on Friday afternoon and sweeping a doubleheader on Sunday afternoon. The first game 6-5, the second game 11-4. 5 players had multi-hit days in the victory on Friday. Catcher Brooklyn Foster, Mike Krish, Jesse Kelso, Brett Siddall, Jimmy Lupins, and Connor Panas highlighted the Friday victory. The Griffs resumed their series against Murray State with a doubleheader on Sunday. They won the first game 6-5 on a 10th inning walk-off single from catcher Brooklyn Foster. They won the second game of the doubleheader much more handily with a score of 11-4 behind a quality start from sophomore Devin Stewart, who pitched 6 innings, giving up 3 runs, of which only 1 was earned. The team takes on Longwood on Friday, March 8th until Sunday, March 10th in Farmville, Virginia.
The softball team finished off the North Carolina A&T Invitational in Greensboro, North Carolina on February 25th with 4 wins in a row, which we covered last week. They are back in action on Friday, March 8th and Saturday, March 9th for the Hampton Pirate Invitational in Hampton, Virginia. Over those 2 days, they played Delaware, Central Connecticut State, Maryland Eastern Shore, and Hampton. The Golden Griffins synchronized swimming team is still going strong, taking the first place finish at the ECAC Championship on Friday through Sunday in Philadelphia. They'll take the next 2 weeks to prepare for the U.S. Collegiate Championship in Stanford, California, starting Wednesday, March 20th through Saturday the 23rd. And now on to women's lacrosse. The Griffs won their first game of the season against Binghamton on Saturday afternoon in Vestal, New York, with a score of 13-7. The defensive effort was led by Golden Griffin senior captain Lindsey Morgan, who caused a school record of 8 turnovers. Morgan also had 3 points, 2 goals, 1 assist, 4 ground balls, and won 2 draws. On the offensive end, junior Maria Cotas led the Griffs with a career high with 6 points on 4 goals and 2 assists. Sophomore Tori Quinn added 4 points on 2 goals and 2 assists, while senior Megan McGunnell also scored 2 goals. Senior Morgan Leonard, sophomore Tori Greco, and freshman Caroline Ogden also had a goal each. In the net, anchoring the defense, sophomore Kayla Scully made 7 saves in the victory. The Griffs have their next 2 games on the road on Wednesday, March 6th against Robert Morris in Moon Township, Philadelphia at 4 p.m. and then on Sunday, March 10th versus Ohio State in Columbus, Ohio at noon.
On the men's side of lacrosse, the team is facing off with Cornell right now at home at the Dembski Sports Complex. The game is not finished in time for this broadcast, however, we will cover it on #GrifSports on Thursday night at 6 p.m. And the men's lacrosse team takes on Albany at home on Sunday, March 9th at 1 p.m., then Hobart in Geneva, New York on Tuesday, March 12th at 7 p.m.
And that's all we have for you today. Be sure to tune in to #GrifSports Thursday night at 6 on Channel 19 for more in-depth coverage of your favorite Golden Griffin teams. You can also follow us on Twitter at GrifSports_19. Back to you, Gabby.
Thanks, Mary and Kyle. We are now going to take a look at some upcoming events that are happening here on campus. To begin the celebration of One Day Without Shoes, the Justice Committee will be selling Toms. You can order your shoes now until March 15th for $20. Toms can be purchased in any color made available in the classic style. Only 1 pair per person and a limited number will be available. So stop by CPLD today to pick up your order form. This Saturday, travel to the MAC tournament in Springfield, Massachusetts with C Block. The cost is a $10 deposit to secure your spot, but it will be returned the day of travel. There are 40 spots and all of them need to be filled in order for the trip to take place. Stop by C Block to sign up today. Come to Griffin's After Dark's Coffee House this Friday, March 8th from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. in Penfold Commons. Enjoy hot chocolate fountain goodies, hot beverages, and music by the Daniel Ross Band. The Undergraduate Student Association presidential debate will take place next Wednesday, March 13th at 7 p.m. in the Regis Room. This year's election is between incumbent Brock Wilkinson and candidate and current Speaker of the House, Eric Hammer. Well, that's all we have for you today. Make sure to check us out on Facebook and YouTube. We air a new show on Channel 19 every Wednesday at 5 p.m. From all of us here at Channel 19 News, have a great week, Canisius.